Hey, how's it going? It's Jocelyn here with the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, and I am really excited to give you a secret today. This secret was transformational in helping me move forward in some of my goals, and I'm going to share some of those with you in this podcast episode. I still have goals that I am not successful at, that I am still working at, that I still have to use this secret for to help me do it and to help me get through. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for sharing, but most of all, thank you for implementing what you learn on this podcast. It will change your life and help you to become the mother and woman that you've always dreamed of being. Thank you for being here. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. So today I want to share with you, as I mentioned, a secret. So tell no one this secret. I'm just kidding. It's not even really a secret, but it is something that I felt was a secret because I didn't know about it for so long. And then it was like, why was this hiding from me for such a long period of time? And it is to be willing to change the thing that can be hardest to change. So what is the thing? The thing is your mind. In reaching your weight loss goals, and reaching your goals to be happy, and reaching your goals in pregnancy, and reaching your goals in motherhood, you have to be willing to change the thing that can be hardest to change, and that is your mind and your thoughts. In order to lose weight, if that is one of your goals or has been one of your goals, you cannot keep the same thoughts. They are not going to serve you in losing weight. You are going to have to think and find new thoughts. This is an incredibly intentional process, and it takes you catching the bad thoughts and replacing them with the good thoughts. Because sustainable change is not going to last if our minds are not changed first, if our thoughts are not changed first. So let me give you a quick example specifically with weight loss. So if you are wanting to lose weight, you're going to a family barbecue, and you usually have the dessert when you are out and about at these barbecues. But with your goal to lose weight, you have a goal to not eat the dessert. But your thoughts are kind of going wild and crazy. And they're like, you should definitely have the dessert. This is a social gathering. You need to eat desserts at social gathering. It's a requirement, don't you know? And your brain goes on trying to convince you that this is not worth following through and that you should just have the dessert. It can actually be an internal battle in your mind. And you kind of have this almost war going on where one side is like, but I want to lose weight. And the other side is like, but I want to eat the sweet treat. And as you kind of live in this middle ground of trying to decide what to do, it can be really hard. It can be very difficult to change your mind. And it does take intentionality, but it can be done. And how do you do that? So I want you to think of the same barbecue, and I want you to imagine yourself going to this barbecue and being totally fine with not having the dessert. Maybe even pretend that the dessert is a food that repulses you. Like for me, I don't like wasabi at all. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole. Wasabi is one of those things that's really gross for me, and it would be very easy for me to say no to wasabi. Like I wouldn't even think twice about it. When we're trying to get to these places in our goals, we need to get to where we can not think twice about needing something that we had previously wanted, like the dessert. Now, this takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of practice. I am still practicing at it. I've gotten pretty good at it, and I've lost all the baby weight after my last 2 babies, baby 3 and baby 4. And I've gotten decent at it, but I am still practicing. I am still practicing controlling my brain, and I'm trying to even learn still to be willing to change the thing that can be hardest to change. Sometimes still at family gatherings, I do have the sweet treat. In fact, almost every weekend, I end up caving and having it, and I still have to work with intentionality to train my brain. During the weekdays, I've gotten really good at it. I've gotten really good at telling my brain that I want to eat healthy during the week. First off, because I feel better. Second off, because it helps me maintain my weight. And third off, because I think clearer. I've actually noticed like a sugar fog cloud when I have too much sugar over the weekend. Like it really clouds my brain. I don't even know how to describe it, but I am getting better at this, and you can get better at it too. But it starts with changing your thoughts and being willing to change your thoughts. In some cases, you might not be willing to change your thoughts on having the dessert at the barbecue. Barbecues are going to be your time where you're okay to have a dessert. And that's fine if that's how you feel. But if that's not serving you, would it benefit you to change your thoughts? I have probably quoted this so many times on the podcast, but it is powerful, and I want to share it with you again. It is the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, which says, "Sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny." The sowing of our destiny, the sowing of our character, the sowing of our actions, sow and help us, if I can spit this out, those beginning sowing, the sowing of the thoughts will help us to reap what we want to become. Now, sometimes that is done unintentionally. Our subconscious leads and guides our lives, and sometimes that directs us to eat things that our highest self wouldn't choose, to eat things that are not healthy for us and do not help us in our weight loss goals. That's where we have the agency to start beginning to choose different thoughts, to plant those different thoughts so we can reap something different. So we can reap something different than what was our results before. This is so powerful, and I love it, and I hope you can hear the excitement in my voice, because I have found it pivotal in my motherhood and in my pregnancies that my thoughts really determine where I go. It has been largely changing my thoughts that has helped me lose 60 pounds after my babies. Because as I changed my thoughts, guess what became easier? The actions. As you are willing to change the things that are hard to change, your thoughts, and you are willing to keep trying and to keep being intentional, you can find some level of success with it. It can help you lose weight. It can help you in your goals. It can help you to find more happiness in motherhood and to enjoy your pregnancy better and to be the mom that you desire to be. It is super powerful. I challenge you to try it on. We specifically talked about weight loss in this episode, but if there is another area where your thoughts are not serving you and you can feel it, you can feel that those thoughts are not serving you, I challenge you to challenge them. I challenge you to challenge your thoughts. Try changing them. Try replacing that negative thought of, oh, this is just too hard, I'm going to do this, with something like, oh, I can do this. It's like wasabi. I don't need that right now. Trick your brain if needed, and try to be willing to change the thing that's going to be the hardest to change is our mind. Do you know why our minds are so hard to change? Because they have been conditioned over our life to believe and to think certain thoughts. And they've got lots of evidences that those have kept us safe. But while they have kept us safe and alive, they may not have served us to the best of our capacity. That's why using our agency to choose new thoughts to give us a new direction is going to be so powerful. So what is the secret that can help you in weight loss, that can help you in pregnancy, that can help you in these other areas of your life in being a mom? The secret is to being willing to change your thoughts. That is where it starts. You can do this, mama. And if you need extra help, I do mom coaching. It's different than regular coaching. Regular coaches require an hour of your time every week. I only require 10 minutes of your time every week. And with that 10 minutes, we hit on the spots that you really need in one specific area, and I give you the tools to implement. And then I hold you accountable. My minimum package is 5 weeks. You have to be with me for 5 weeks so that I can hold you accountable, so that you can implement the small and simple things into your life to help you move forward in your goals in motherhood, in weight loss, in pregnancy. Because you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I thought weight loss was impossible. I thought I was just destined to be bigger for life, that was just kind of my lot. I didn't think I could change because I do have a sweet tooth. I still have a sweet tooth. But it's possible, and it was possible through The Secret, through changing my mind. And I want to help you if you need help changing your mindset. My email is still melioramentor@gmail.com, and it is in the show notes. Hit me up an email if this interests you, and let's do a free mini session to see if I am a right fit to help you in your goals. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for rating and reviewing this podcast, because that helps others to find it. And most of all, thank you for implementing. Your kids need you. God needs you. And you need you. Keep up the good work. Keep trying. You got this. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. For listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts. For a better you, in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be, through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.